Alright, welcome to the video, guys. Hope you guys are doing well, and I'm going to be showing you another one in the T26E4 Super Pershing. And the Super Pershing, guys, got a buff in the most recent patch. Really just the mobility got raised, and I want to say like the accuracy got a little buff to it. That's about it, guys. I mean, the tank got enough of a mobility upgrade that I was able to take off my turbo and put vents on instead. So, you know, the tank is still a little slower than it was initially when I had the turbo on, and it wasn't as fast, but with the engine power buff, you know, it's much more manageable now. So, I'm going to be on CAMPinovka, guys, and I played this battle. It just so happened that one of the people from the Hack 1 clan was on the other team, and it came down to a very, very, very close matchup at the end. You know, it really did. I mean, we're talking seconds, guys, and you know, I don't want to spoil the end for you, but it was a very, very, very close game. I'll just say that. So we're winning the field here, guys, and this is rare. Like, we're not even 2 minutes into the game and we've won the field. And luckily, these Type 59 gold, the Type 59 golds, guys, are ridiculous right now, if you didn't realize this. I mean, everyone is in one of these tanks just because of the black market or whatever it is. But these two guys pressed, and the T26E4 pressed, and now we're in a position where we own the field. The problem is we don't really have any light tank to spot for us, because it appears that, I don't know if you guys were watching at the beginning of the game, but the M41 is like up over here, and our Boris, who is also, you know, a very, very quick tank, has already died. So really, we're kind of blind over here, and while my view range is good, it's not going to be good enough to spot, you know, even this 263 in the back who is behind a bush and stuff. So really, this hole, I'm just going to throw it on 2 times because this is a long video, guys, a long replay, a long game. So I take a shot at the LT432, and he's really just keeping us lit. So what I'm trying to do is use the terrain to my advantage and just keep myself hull down, because at this distance, hull down in this tank, like, it's hard for some tier 10s to pen this thing, right? Like in the mantlet. So what I'm doing is I'm just staying hull down, and I'm trying to find shots. I'm waiting for the Type 59, the T95, the M41, whoever's going to spot, you know, these guys over here. And we'll go to my view in 2 times. Hopefully it doesn't make you guys dizzy, but I really want to get through this video because it's, like I said, it's a 15-minute game. It comes down to the you know, end of the game, the last couple seconds. So we're gonna just keep it on 2 times for now, and I'll slow it down when it gets to good parts. But really, guys, we stayed here almost the entire match, and we're just looking for shots. We're moving around a little bit, just looking for shots. The 263 eventually will poke up in this area, and we get his side a couple times, and you know, I get another shot into the LT432. The tank next to me died, the T26E4 or whatever it was, and you know, this game is getting very close, you know, even by, you know, HP and tanks. So the 263 gets spotted. I'm trying to find a safe way to poke up on this guy, maybe turning my tank like this, guys, poking up like that, if that makes sense. Instead, I use the T26E4's dead tank, his corpse, if you want to call it that, to kind of keep me protected, because the E4 has very powerful armor, guys, like especially at a distance, like I said. So to stay hull down is enough, but why not give myself more protection? 263 gets lit again, and you know, the 59G over here is doing a great job in staying alive for this long. Scorpion G gets spotted, who is my clanmate, and really, guys, I mean, at this point in time, I'm thinking maybe we have this game won since we lit everything over here. But the 59G dies, and then I realize it's 8-6 or 6-8. We're down, and it looks like they've kind of taken the hill as well. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe we have actually lost this game. So we're going to use this guy's corpse once again. We're going to move forward, and I just kind of want to see if I can spot these guys. You know, I'm trying to get them to shoot at me, and still they're shooting at me, and they're still not getting spotted. The 263 gets spotted, but the Scorpion in the back and possibly one of the Progettos is also shooting at me. 263, Scorpion G both take another shot. They're not lit, so I'm bouncing, and eventually I'm just going to pull back once the Scorpion G shoots an HE shell at me. So, I mean, this is where this map gets extremely frustrating, guys, when you don't have a light tank that can spot tanks in the back. And even then, when you're playing in a light tank, like I was in the LT432 for a game that was similar to the outcome of this one as it stands right now. And I was up where the G-SOAR was, and I kind of poked like into this little area and like up into this bush line, so like over here on the map, and I still could barely spot anything. I spotted like one out of maybe 3 of the TDs that were sitting back there. And that's why this map is nicknamed by a lot of people CAMPinovka, because that's literally what you do to win on this map. You just camp. The people that camp better usually end up winning this game, with the exception of light tanks. Like if you have a really good light tank on your team, then you could probably win. But oh my god, guys, CAMPinovka, I mean, it's a nightmare. So finally, guys, I realized like this is not smart to push this line anymore. We've lost the hill, so I need to go back, get myself into a better position somewhere in the middle of the map to deal with losing this hill here and to not get wrecked by all these TDs over here. So we're gonna throw it on 4 times until you see the position I get into. I come right up by where the UDES was poking up, and this is a really good position, guys. More so at the beginning of the game so you can spot people, but really it's the only good position that I can think of at this given time to really give myself a hold down advantage over some people, and it's the only position I can go to where I feel like I'm safe from a majority of people, you know, like from TDs that might be over here. Now the 263 is the only one that stays here. A lot of people poke, you know, or rather go up to the hill, and they're poking on me from, you know, over here and stuff. So Renegade is shooting HE, whatever, guys, and you know, I'm just trying to poke up and see if I can really spot people. G-SOAR is shooting at me because I guess he wants help. I don't know what he wants me to do in this situation, but that's all I'm doing here, guys, is I'm just poking up. Progetto gets a shot into me, and this just becomes too dangerous. Like all I'm trying to do now, like I was looking for shots initially, but like I said, what I'm really just trying to do is spot people at this point, because there's really nothing else I can do in this situation. I don't have the mobility to go run around like the LT432 on their team or whatever, or like I'm in my even 90 to spot people. So really, guys, we're just going to be poking here, and I will fast forward this as well. You can see like I'm trying to take a shot at the Renegade and stuff, but ultimately it's just not going well, guys. So we're just going to sit here and well, I'll throw it in 4 times, and like I said, guys, this game goes down, you know, to the wire. So, I mean, this is really it. I mean, I'm just sitting here poking around and trying to find shots. The Renegade eventually happens to move forward by where the WZ is as the time gets, you know, really close to the end, as you know, it gets really close to the end of the game, and you'll see here he, for whatever reason, I thought, you know, he thought that it was a good idea to just run down this line, even though no one's really there. But he does it, guys, and, you know, he pays the price for it. Now the 263 is poking up in the mid, and the E4 is poking. You can see these guys are getting really, really impatient, right? Because it's getting close to the end of the game. Scorpion G appears behind me by this rock. No surprise there. He's a fairly mobile tank. And really, guys, I mean, like I said, this is it. Like, this is it. It comes down to the wire, and we're just sitting here, and we're trying to stay alive, and there's people all around us. It's 12 to 12, and actually we have them in HP, but really I think their positioning is better than ours. So all I'm doing here, guys, is just trying to, you know, Scorpion gets another shot at me. I poke on him, and actually he misses his shot, but you know, that's really all this comes down to, guys. I'm gonna 2 times it just because this is so boring. I don't know what else to really talk to you guys about. I mean, it's such a close game. The Progetto 46 tries to make a play here. We get another shot into him, and the problem with this, guys, is that I wanted to shoot the 263, but I couldn't get the right angle. Like, there's really no way for me to poke up and take a shot on him without taking a shot from the Scorpion again. And you can see I'm at 397 HP, so that just wasn't going to happen. Eventually, guys, the Scorpion G is going to YOLO me. I'll put it on regular time now that we're at the last 30 seconds of the game. Here he comes, guys. I get 1 shot into him. He kills me. I make him basically a 1-shot. And here we are, guys. 3,390 damage, 1,795 spotting damage, and I don't have the end plates for this, guys. We're going to go to the UDES view. I was waiting for it to switch over, but you know, 1 second left, guys, and he's at 29 HP, and that's the game. So it was a draw. I don't have the end plates for this one, guys, because what you see here is what it was, and it was like a second class game, so really no need for end plates. You know, this game wasn't anything special. I did do a lot of damage. It was a very good game, but you know, it wasn't spectacular. Um, that's that's it, guys. That's the game. The Udez managed to stay alive with, what was it, 29 HP. Um, the Progetto was on reload. The Scorpion G was on reload. I messaged my clanmate after the game, told him, "Great game, man. That was so much fun to play." And really, guys, this is the games that I live for. This is why I play World of Tanks. I mean, this game was exhilarating. If that's really the best word I can think of to put to it. I mean, it's so much fun, guys, right? Your heart's kind of pounding, you know, and when it comes down to the wire like this, like I said, and 15-minute battle. Usually the games are pretty long on Malinovka and Prokhorovka, and that's it, guys. It was a draw. I sat here for a while thinking about how I could have played slightly differently to win this game for my team, but we'll take that end result. Both teams, I think, played very well, and this was a great match, guys. Like, you will not hear me say that very often. This was a great match. I would have even enjoyed just watching this one and not playing it. So there you have it, guys, in the T26E4. Again, 3,390 damage, 1,795 spotting damage. We blocked 1,170 damage. This tank has great armor, so that's also fun. And that's it, guys. So I will see you for the next video. Bye-bye.